Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. We are playing Cryogen Relic once again in Poison Storm. This makes a lot of sense in the deck because it draws cards and it puts a stun counter on a creature, which you can proliferate with all your proliferation. We have 16 proliferation spells with Plan, Augury, Progress, and Vivisurgeon's Insight. We have tons of card draw. That's basically the entire deck. And then we have mana with Lotus Petal, colors with Prism, which also is our cost reducer in the deck since you can proliferate onto it. If you have two of them in play, it makes your Contentious Plan or Augury free. And then you have Weather the Storm to buy time and Snap to interact. Post board, we have 8 counter spells for blue decks, Scatter Shots and Breath Weapons to clear the board, and Serene Heart for Bogles. Let's get it done. I'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 1, we're on the play. Let's see if we can make it happen. I don't like this hand. We're gonna mull. Just didn't really get off the ground. This is much better, much better. So we can keep and get rid of the Lotus Petal or the Lorien. So Lotus Petal allows us to go Pentad plus Augury on turn 2. Maybe just the Cryogen Relic. I'm going to get rid of... Don't know what my opponent's doing. Feel like it's going to be a blue deck. So we'll get rid of the Petal. We'll lead on the Scary. Pass the turn. They are a blue deck. Goes Preordained. Most likely playing High Tide then, or Familiars. I'll play my Woodlot and pass. They're playing High Tide. I cannot win in game 1, I don't think. Too many dead cards. But Snow-Covered Island Preordained makes me think High Tide. Brainstorming. Almost guaranteed to be High Tide. Preordain. So our best bet is that they just fizzle in game 1. Which is a thing. Let's play the Pentad. And then maybe we can hit like another Pentad here. Let's Augury. I'll take the Saprison Scary. Proliferate. Play the Scary. Play the Augury. Trying to find a poison spell. Just another Augury. That's fine though. Your turn. So on their turn 3, will they go for it and will they get there? Ooh, not High Tide. They're playing Izzet Terror. So they could have a counter spell now. Going to lead on the Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. We have Infectious Inquiry. So we kind of have to just slot that in at a moment where they're not expecting it. Play the Augury. Like if they counterspell here, I'll cycle for an island and then play the Infectious Inquiry. So that was lucky for me. Cycle. Should I cycle for an island? I'm just going to play out the Inquiry, hoping to draw land. If I don't, it's probably not terrible. We did draw land. Glad that I did not cycle then. For 5 mana, we can cast the Lorien Revealed on the next turn. And if they go for a Monarch or something, that's not terrible. If they play out the Terror, then it's fine because we can lock it down with the Cryogen Relic, hopefully. Looks like they go Tolarian Terror. We'll play a Lorien Reveal to draw 3 cards. Play a Lotus Petal. This plays around Spell Pierce. Cast Contentious Plan. You go to 2 poison. Okay. Should we just try to make our land drop? I will cycle for an island. And pass the turn. Could also just Petal into Weather the Storm. That's fine, I think. So gaining 15 here. That buys me a lot of time versus their deck. Plays a 5th land. They get in for 5. We go to 28. I'll try Steady Progress. They might Dispel. They go to 3. Okay. Let's crack the Relic. No, let's not do that yet. Guess I probably want to just play another Infectious Inquiry and see if this will resolve. They'll have to use a counterspell. They're going to kick a loose focus really hard. Okay. So this is not going to resolve. We're just going to say no to all these replications. And then we can Contentious Plan again. They probably don't have counterspell in hand. I think they're most likely looking to go for a Lorien Revealed in the next turn. Right now we only have 4 mana. Contentious Plan puts me down to 3 mana. Because I don't want to burn the Pentad. Proliferate and pass. Yeah. We'll pass. They play a 6th land. Tolarian Terror. 3 cards in hand. Plays a Monarch. So now I can lock down a Terror and cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Yeah, that works. Then cast Weather Storm. Cryogen the Terror. Cast Vivisurgeon Insight, draw 3. Make sure that Terror's locked down. I go to 5 counters. Play out my Peat Bog. I think I should just play the Pentad Prism here. And pass. Storm of 3 is not, like, gaining 9 is not amazing at this point. Their Terror gets 1 counter off. They play Murmuring Mystic. They have 3 cards in hand, they'll have 4 at the end step. And they're going to start getting a lot more creatures in the table because of the Mystic. 4 cards in hand, after the Monarch draw. Play a Cryogen. They let it resolve. We're going to go for a snap on the Murmuring Mystic. That resolves. We can cryo the other Terror. Pay the ward with a black and a green. Play a Lotus Petal. Attempt to steady progress. This might get counterspelled. Counterspell. Go land. Make green. Make green. Cast a Weather. And another Weather. So how much life do we gain? Very large amounts. We're a few turns from being dead. They've used 2 counterspells and lose focus. Hopefully this Lorien Revealed will resolve. We have basically no counters left on our lands. Opponent plays a Seething Landscape. They're going to play the Mystic again. Getting in for 3. We're hoping to draw a Proliferation on the Lorien Revealed, or just a land. We'll cast the Lorien Revealed. Okay, they didn't have a counterspell. I'll play out Scary. I can burn 2 lands. I guess I have to do that. Play the Vivisurgeon Insight, just while they don't have a counterspell in hand. They have Spell Pierce, I can pay with the Woodlot, I guess. Annoying. We will pay. Draw 3. Go to 6. We'll snap the Mystic again. They're going to scred their own Mystic. They Lightning Bolt me, just to get some damage on the table. And then they scred their Mystic. Getting in for a lot. 10, 15, I don't know, a very large amount. 16. Plays the Mystic again. Or another Admiral. They have Mystic in hand. Oh no, wait, they don't, because they killed it. They draw a card for turn. We draw nothing. Scary Contentious Plan. Okay. Another Prism. Pass the turn. We need another draw 3. We've used 5. So there's only 3 left in the deck. Our opponent has a draw 3. Lorien Revealed. Plays a land. Gets in for a lot. It's like 20-ish. It was 19. Well, we got away with one because our opponent DC'd and timed out, so we'll see you in round 2. We're here in round 2 versus Bendes. They're on the play. Don't know what they're up to. We have a Pentad Prism and 1 Proliferation to draw a card. A couple snaps. Seems okay. They're on blue. Really not the blue deck we wanted to see. But I have a lot of sideboard strategy for this, so I guess that's going to be something to try to see if we can get through. Play the Peat Bog. Pass the turn. They play Miscreant. They get in for 1. So 4 spike is a concern here. I think I will pass. They get in for 2. I'll play a Peat Bog. Let's try the Pentad. We're sort of incentivized to use Spell Setter. So I was thinking I could double snap their creatures. I should have played the Lotus Petal first. Snap this one. Untap. Bounce this one. Untap. Pentad resolves. We cast Steady Progress. And then progress again. Play a Lotus Petal. Play a Cryogen. Draw a card. And green for Weather. Okay. I've gained a lot of life. I have a little bit of time. I could have played that better though. I didn't have to lose my land. Opponent plays a Miscreant. So now they have, and then another Miscreant to draw a card. We have a Vivisurgeon's Insight. I can play the Pentad. Didn't really get me anywhere. Blue, blue, draw 3. Alright. I'm sort of just treading water here. Opponent plays a Fairy Seer. They still have the Miscreants. They can now Spell Stutter a 5-drop. Getting in. We'll play the Scary. I guess I pass. They get in for another 4. That's it for them. Do they have any land drops? Plays another Miscreant. So still a spell setter available. Trying to play Of One Mind, apparently. They can't play it, though. They don't have any humans. My turn. Play the Woodlot. Attempt to cryo. That resolves. I guess I should pass. Running out of lands to use. They're just passing. Okay. We have the Contentious Plan. So we can try to go for the Infectious Inquiry. Probably gets countered, and then I can Contentious Plan. Cast the Infectious Inquiry. Counterspell. Contentious Plan. Okay. Now I have mana again for a little bit. Snap. Let's draw 3 cards off of the Lorien. Draw 3. Land. I think I will pass. So now if they cast or put a ninja on the table, I can snap it. They're getting in for 5. Alright. We have another Inquiry. Let's try a Prism. And then just Relic, tapping down the Sprite. Play the Woodlot. And pass. They snap the Sprite back. Fair enough. They get in for 5. Okay. I will tap down a Fairy Seer. Draw a card. Another Cryo. I'll pass the turn. I have to overload their mana. They have 6 cards in hand. They get in for 4. Play a land. I'll pass the turn again. They have 5 mana available now. Getting in for 5. Plays another Fairy Seer, so they have 6 damage on the table. It's a 2-turn clock. We have to be able to resolve the Infectious Inquiry and somehow find proliferation. They go top bottom. I'll attempt to cryo. Resolves. Found Vivisurgeon's Insight. Going to pass. They get in for a billion. We go to 6. Plays another Miscreant, drawing more cards. Wish I had a Breath Weapon right now. Have to do something. Petal. Play a Petal. Try Infectious Inquiry. It's going to get countered. Okay. Try a Lorien Revealed. That just resolves. It's surprising. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Resolves. Okay. You're saying there's a chance. Cast Infectious Inquiry. Counterspell. Mean. Pretty mean. Let's snap a Fairy Seer. Untap these. Just out of mana, or out of cards in deck. Cast Lorien Revealed. Okay. Now I can actually resolve the Inquiry. Draw. And then cast Weatherstorm. But I have 16 cards left. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually pull it off. Discard a Peat Bog. Plays a Fairy Seer again. How many poisons? I think we have 20 in our deck, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every single one of these has to resolve. Plan. Resolves. Okay. Plan. Resolves. How about Augury? Does not resolve. So we want all the breath weapons and the scatter shots. And we're going to cut down on the weather storms. And I guess 2 snaps, 1 cryo, or maybe 1 progress. 1 progress. Let's see if we can punk them out with all of our sweepers. Don't have any counter spells really. It's just trying to get rid of their creatures. Alright, we're on the play. Try not to die to 700 fairies again. We can't keep this hand. We don't have enough lands. And now we have no lands. Now we have some lands. So we will keep and put back the Infectious Inquiry and an island. And then we'll just put the Lotus Petal on the table right away. Our opponent plays an island. Fairy Seer. So we have to catch them blinking where they like tap out and then play a bunch of creatures and I just board wipe. We could put the Pentad onto the table. I don't know if that's a good play right now. I'll pass. When it plays a second land, we have Vivisurgeon's Insight. I'll cycle the Lorien and just get a land drop here. You can also just try to play the Pentad for 1. Then maybe they sprite and I wipe the board. We have a Steel Sabotage. That's sad for me. This is one of the worst matchups for my deck. Another Breath Weapon. They get in for 1 again. Okay, I'll just pass the turn. They hardcast Of One Mind. Looks like we will be able to resolve a Contentious Plan then. Play the Contentious Plan. That's pretty good. Could play Cryogen. They brought in the null stuff for my Cryogens. I think I'm just going to pass. Opponent getting in for 1. Pass again. They're going to beat me to death with their 1/1. I've drawn 2 lands, and then I had to cycle for a land. Flips the Moon Circuit Hacker. They get to draw an extra card. Plays the Fairy Seer. I'll play a Lotus Petal. Cast Experimental Augury, looking for lands. They go Spellsetter Sprite. We will snap your Fairy Seer. Hopefully they Spellsetter Sprite again. Yes. We caught them. Doot. Make red. Blast the board. Snap does not resolve, but the Experimental Augury will. We want to take probably just the land. Play the land. Your turn. Let's attempt to Cryogen. Counterspell. Okay, so that means maybe we'll be free to land the Vivisurgeon's Insight. They have tons of mana in play. Can I have a Vivisurgeon's Insight? If they spell pierce me, I'll just concede. Counterspell. Alright, fair. We'll go to the next. Round 3 versus Mr. Twin. Don't know what they're on. We have to mulligan. This is probably a keep. I guess I have to put back the cryo. It's like not doing very much. We want to try and maybe Augury on turn 2 and then get the Infectious Inquiry going. We'll keep. Get rid of the cryo. Play the Peat Bog and pass. Our opponent has mulligan to 6. Looks like they're still resolving their mulligans. Peat Bog, your turn. Forest. So they're playing Bogles. That's bad. I think I just have to turn 1 or turn 2 this Infectious Inquiry. And then hope I can draw into some prisms. I'll have to cycle the Lorien Reveal for an island and go Contentious Plan. Or go Experimental Augury looking for a Prophetic Prism. Snap is quite bad here. This will be interesting to see if my Serene Heart sideboard will help. Like Serene Heart plus Breath Weapon could maybe do it. I get in for 3. Cryogen not looking very good in this position. Experimental Augury. Find Lotus Petal. Go to 2. Play Lotus Petal. We'll cast Experimental Augury. Just gonna go to... Guess I can take the Infectious Inquiry. Let's try to draw more cards. I can't cast the Weather Storm right now, so that's why I didn't take that one. They're gonna put us to 12 minimum. Probably would concede to an Ancestral Mask, which they have an Armadillo Cloak. So this puts me to 8. This was just 6. Pretty close to dead. We found the Prophetic Prism. 6. Let's try Contentious Plan. At 4. We have an island. So I could hit Weather the Storm here. Draw a card. Did not find it. I pass. They need 2 enchantments. Or 3 enchantments to get me, or 1 payoff enchantment. With Ash Barrens. They have Malevolent Rumble, finding nothing really. Still alive. They find a Utopia Sprawl, which they can cast. Never mind, they have a Rancor. Why did you just try to make it even more definitive that they would win? We bring in the Serene Heart, bring in Breath Weapon, cut the snaps entirely, and then I guess a Cryo. And hopefully we can draw the Serene Hearts and have good mana. So the Cryo, I was having a lot of fun playing it, but I just don't know what the correct build is. So Izzet Terror is like a decent matchup. Mono Blue Fairies is a horrible matchup. Clearly Bogles in match 1, already a bad matchup. I'm trying to fix it with the Serene Heart, so we'll see. I'm trying to, at least we get to test whether this is a good sideboard strategy. We have lands, but nothing else. We should probably keep it just trying to cantrip into some good stuff. I'll play the Peat Bog first, in case I draw my Infectious Inquiry. Forest from the opponent. Turn 1 Bogle. We drew the Infectious Inquiry. We'll draw. We'll go to 18. We have the Breath Weapon. So Petal off the top could kill their Bogle. They play an Abundant Growth. Can I find a Petal? I get in for 1. No Petal. Play the Woodlot. When it makes their creature a 3/1. So there's still a chance to draw the petal and kill it. We go to 14. I'll play the Steady Progress. 2 poison for them. Nothing really on our side. We'll just progress again. Finding Lorien Revealed, so what's the best way to do this? They rumble. Finding Forest, Cloak, Sprawl, Mask. So I think I have to go Island, and then Vivisurgeon Insight with the Woodlot open. Really hoping to draw a red source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Vivisurgeon Insight. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. We can play out the petal. Play the Prism. This burns 2 of my red sources, unfortunately. Or we could just Breath Weapon right now. What did they choose? They chose Forest. So I'm going to go red and kill their creatures. They have another Scout, and then they can Rancor. And then do they have another payoff? Makes it a 4/2. So I need to find... Oh, we found a Breath Weapon again. Sick. But previously, Breath Weapon was not very good in this deck. Let's draw a card. 1, 2, 3. You go to 5. And then play Experimental Augury. Take another Pentad. You go to 6. Okay. Then Island. If I play this, I'll have 1, 2. I'll have enough mana to cast another Breath Weapon. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. So I should pass. And then just Breath Weapon if they play a payoff on it, or they target it with anything. Or I guess when they attack. But the good thing from their side is they have all these cards that just get value over time. They go Mask. We have the Breath Weapon again. Boink. So that's a 2 for 1 at least. And they scooped it up. Nice. Sideboard strategy coming in clutch. I'll try to resubmit. Serene Heart would be better than drawing Breath Weapons, but somehow we pulled it out. Oddly, I think this is a good hand here in game 2 or game 3. We can play a turn 1 Pentad off of these 2, and then we can cycle for an island and draw a card. Still have the Pentad in play. They play Bogle turn 1. We have the Serene Heart. That'll play the Pentad. Pass the turn. They Malevolent Rumble. They got Force, Mask, Cloak, and they take Cloak? Interesting. I don't understand that one. I guess to get out of Breath Weapon range right now, we'll cycle for an island and play out a Contentious Plan. So I have 3 men in play. Okay, we found a Scary. That's good. They're going to play the Cloak. It's a 3/3. They get in. This turn I can Scary plus Plan. Or if they play Mask, it won't kill me this turn. Let's just play Infectious Inquiry. And I guess play the Petal. Pass the turn. Like, if they are threatening lethal, we can just Serene Heart. Plays Ledgewalker. This is 5 damage coming in. We'll go to 9. I find a Breath Weapon. Play Contentious Plan. Go to 2. Another Serene Heart's pretty good. Play Steady Progress. Go to 3. Found a Peat Bog. I think I probably have to Serene Heart on their turn. 6 damage. Play the Serene Heart. So we'll take 2. But now I'm looking for Breath Weapon. I'll cast Infectious Inquiry. Find a Cryogen. I'll play the Cryogen. Draw a card. Finding an Augury. I have to fade a turn here. They get in for 2. I'll be at 3 life. So I can't really do very much. They have just a creature. We need like a Breath Weapon or a Weather the Storm. There's a Weather the Storm. Start by going Augury. Take Pentad. You go to 5. Play a Pentad. Play Infectious Inquiry. Land. I guess I could die if they have a gut shot right now. I didn't play around it. Augury. Take the Breath Weapon. Any order. You. And then we cast Weather Storm. We get there? No gut shot? Whoo, that was scaring me. You might have seen a long time ago there was a Familiars versus Bogles that I saw in person where the Familiars player went to 1 And the Bogles player gut-shot at them post-board, taking the game. They were flabbergasted. Our opponent's attacking for 2. Seems like we can take this down. A good sideboard strategy. 3. Let's cast a Lorien Revealed. Play another Scary. I think I will pass. I could just Vivisurgeon's Insight and then have the mana for a Breath Weapon. Or I could Breath Weapon right now. I'll use the Breath Weapon. Pass the turn. Because I still have another Breath Weapon here. If they've been sandbagging and they want to try to like go through my current Breath Weapon. There's a Forest. There's a Scout. They go Ethereal Armor. It's a 2/2 though. They go Mask. We're going to respond with the Breath Weapon. We got it! I took down Bogles with Poison Storm. That's crazy! See you in round 4. Round 4 on the play. This is a weird hand. I think it's probably keepable. We have a turn 2 Prism. Let's see what happens. The Fondrick. Let's see if they're going to wreck me. No, not Island. Delver of Secrets. Okie dokie. Island Cycle. Grab an island. Play the Pentad. I feel like I should just burn these petals to Steady Progress. So here, Steady Progress looks worse than the Thirsting Roots, but at the same time, it does draw me a card, where Thirsting Roots would not have drawn me a card. I could have used Thirsting Roots into, like, the Relic, though. They flipped the Aberration on Sleep of the Dead. Another Pentad. Guess I try that. Then we will attempt a Cryogen. Draw a card. Found a land. Okay, so I'm not quite dead yet. Our opponent plays a 3rd land, getting in for 3. We'll go to 14. Another Cryo. Play the Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. Looking for lands. Find Vivisurgeon's Insight. Not very good. Mostly because I have no... need to get to the point where I can cast it. Maybe having used the Woodlot would have been better. They're just going to keep attacking for 3. I'll play my Peepog. They Mental Note away Brainstorm Island. They have 5 mana. They Artful Dodge. That Aberration cannot be blocked. Unblockable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have an Experimental Augury. Feel like I should wait. They're attacking in. I'm just going to keep biding my time then. Finding Contentious Plan. Let's pass the turn. On their turn, we can go Experimental Augury. And if they counter it, that's not horrible, I guess. They have 6 mana. We're just riding the Delver. I'm going to hope that this Augury resolves. Holy moly, it resolved. We will take the Infectious Inquiry then. Alright. And then I can use a blue to Cryogen the Delver. Draw a card. Play Sappers and Scary. We're going to Contentious Plan. Delver gets a counter. Lock that bad boy down. We're at 2 life. Not a good amount of life, but I'm not dead. We can try passing. I want to be able to resolve the Vivisurgeon's Insight. It's been a problem how versus blue I just have like no way to continue if they counterspell my first Infectious Inquiry. So maybe I should have been playing more of them. They're brainstorming. Maybe I should just weather the storm here. Double weather would be a decent amount. I'll just single weather here. Gain 9. Currently a terror costs 2 mana. Now a terror costs 0 mana, or 1 mana. 1 terror. How many do you have in your hand? I wonder how many counter spells they have in their hand. I'm gonna Cryogen, cancel. Let's see if this Infectious Inquiry can resolve. They use a counter spell. Try Vivisurgeon's Insight. That resolves. Delver gets a counter. Okay, I've got more lands. I can attempt to snap the terror and then pay the ward. Snap on the terror. Pay the ward. We'll untap. Attempt a Lorien Revealed. Wow. We're still going. Petal. Play another petal. We'll play the Pentad here. We'll try a plan. Maybe I shouldn't try a plan. We're just going to gain a lot of life. Weather Storm. But now I have to find another Infectious Inquiry. All they have to do is focus on countering those specifically. So I have to find more inquiries before they find more counterspell. We're 32 cards left in deck, so certainly a problem. They play the Tolarian Terror and a Tolarian Terror and a Cryptic Serpent. I'll try my Cryogen Relic. Draw a card. We'll Relic onto the Serpent. Oh no, it has to be a tapped creature. That stinks. Play Contentious Plan. Delver gets another counter. It's fully locked. Play the Scary. We'll cast the Vivisurgeon's Insight. Drawing a bunch of cards. Now cast Lorien Revealed. I'm at 23 cards left in deck. This is crazy. Dang. Okay, pass. I have to like focus on using my relics to draw cards so that I don't deck out. But I'm likely to deck. Happened before. We're at 22. They ponder. My turn. We find a snap. Let's cryo onto the serpent. Cryo onto a terror. Pay the ward. We can just do another cryogen. Let's play the Cryogen Relic. I'm looking for an Experimental Augury to find that insight or inquiry. Relic here. We'll continue paying. I mean, I've locked down their board. I need like a Feldon's Cane or something, because I'm just gonna deck myself. Proliferate. 18 cards left in deck. Pass. We'll go discard, discard, discard the weather. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 13 proliferates in the deck, or poisons. They play a Cryptic Serpent. I really have to hit it like right now. Did not. Let's Lorien Revealed. Draw 3. This is it. Infectious Inquiry. I will concede. I can tell my deck is not very good versus blue in the main deck. I really like my entire setup, other than the fact that I have to protect the Infectious Inquiries. So maybe I just cut the petals. We really need 4 dispels. That is absolutely true. I guess we can cut on like 2 weathers, 2 petals. Let's see. I'll keep this one. We can maybe inquiry early, depending on what our opponent does. Beatbog, your turn. I really thought that Poison Storm would be a lot better, and I actually did get a 4-1 with this list before this recording, but we are facing horrible, horrible, horrible matchups. We can try... let's play the Scary now. I was saying we could try jamming the Inquiry into a potential Spell Pierce there. It seems like not great. Opponent did not do anything on my end step. They just go to their turn and hold up counterspell. So we'll keep playing Depletion Lands. Actually, now I have... yeah, I can protect the Inquiry with a Dispel, but if I go Inquiry and they Spell Pierce, then I'm hosed, because they could have a second Spell Pierce maybe. They cycle a Lorien. Now I think I can probably resolve the Inquiry. We'll try Infectious Inquiry. They have to have Counterspell, or they did not have Counterspell. Play out Pentad. They go Annul. I'll try a Dispel. They might have a Spell Pierce here. They didn't, so I'll try Experimental Augury. Take the Vivisurgeon. Okay. Well, that's working out way better when we have interaction. They cycle Lorien on their end step. Plays Murmuring Mystic. I still have snaps in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Draw 3. Ooh, the snap. That's mean. Bounce your 4-drop. Untap. We'll go Experimental Augury, looking for more... I guess the Pentad is where it's at here. Any order? You. Okay. And then we'll play the Pentad. This gives me more blue sources. Play out the Beatbog. Past Weather, maybe? Okay. We gain 15 life. We're at 33. They're passing the turn. I'll play Woodlot. I'll pass the turn. We know they're playing Annuls. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue sources. They Brainstorm. Then they just draw. Slams the Mystic again. So I have an opening. We will Play the plan. Get a 4. I think I'm gonna just draw 3 first. See if I can find anything good. Draw 3. Pentad Prism's quite good. There we go. Now we're gonna storm off. We'll just do a blind draw with a steady progress. It's mana neutral because of the 3 prisms. They go to 6 poison. Double dispel in hand now. Experimental Augury. We find. Just take the Vivisurgeon's Insight. I don't need the snap anymore. You go to 7. Okay. Then we'll cast Vivisurgeons. Draw another 3 cards. We drew into a snap anyway. It's not lethal yet. And snap the Murmuring Mystic. Murmuring. On tap. Steady progress. We are just storming. Storm count 7. Go to 9. Everything's been proliferated. Like this scary. I kind of stalled out there. Play a relic. Draw a card. Can we find any more proliferation? Play another relic. There's the insight. GG. Blue. Blue. 1, 2, and 3. Zoom. Got him. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can take game 3. It's going to be a lot harder. So what can we do here? One is keeping 7. We know they have a nulls. It's a pretty risky hand. We're going to try to keep. This is so risky though. We're hoping to top some lands. Play the Peat Bog. They go island. Did not find a land. Let's just see if they will allow me to resolve a Contentious Plan. I'll just play it really fast so they feel like not threatened at all. They didn't know that it was that important to me. Peat Bog is the top, so that's good. And we can like steady progress on their end step or something. They play a Delver. Okay, scary. We'll pass the turn. Delver does not flip. Plays a 4th land. They're getting in for 1. Okay, end step, nothing from me. We'll play the Peat Bog. Yield until your end step. Delver flips on a Spell Pierce. They have 5 mana. They get in. We will attempt to steady progress. I'll pay for the Spell Pierce. They let it resolve. We draw another scary. Play the scary out. So I think we're just going to... I guess Pentad probably gets countered. I think I should pass. We're getting kind of beat up. They cycle Lorien Field. They've got an island in hand now. 5 unknowns. What's their... Will they play the island? 6 islands in play. Getting in for 3. Plays a Ponder. Spell Pierce in hand. They pass. We'll try an Experimental Augury. What am I looking for? Snap maybe? Dispel would be good. Another Cryogen. We have... Weather Storm doesn't really get me anywhere right now. So I take the Cryogen. Okay. I'll lose the mana. We have double Prism now. Attempt a Prism. I'll attempt a Cryogen Relic. Deal Sabotage. Attempt a Pentad Prism. They Thought Scour themselves, looking for an answer. Milling Serpent Thought Scour. Then Mental Note again, looking for an answer. Brainstorm looking for an answer. Wow, this is very important to them. We know they have Spell Pierce, but they could put it on top now. And get rid of it in their hand. They play the Spell Pierce. Okay, we will pay. We'll play another Pentad. They have 3 cards in their hand now. Cast an Experimental Augury. I'll take... Did I already make a land drop? I did not play a land this turn. Take the land. Play the land. Play the relic. Cryogen. Draw a card. Finding another land. 7 mana. Spell Pierce is out of their hand. They get in for a 3. Or a 10. They just need to like slam multiple threats. They have a Terror. We have a Dispel now. The first thing I'm going to do is stall on the insect. And then attempt a Vivisurgeon's Insight. Resolves. Nice. We can attempt to snap the Terror. Play the Woodlot out. Cast Snap on the Tolarian Terror. Play the Ward. They go Counterspell. We'll attempt to Dispel. Yes! Okay, that's untapped. And then we'll cast Infectious Inquiry. Draw another Dispel. I guess we should just play another Infectious Inquiry here. Black. Inquiry again. Pass. Because we're going to get killed by this insect. They have 1 terror, 2 unknowns. But they didn't have a counterspell previously. They cast a Lorien Reveal to draw a bajillion cards. So they can cast the terror and then have 1 interaction. Second terror. Yikes. We have a Pentad Prism. Saying there's a chance. We have to find one of our Weather the Storms or win the game. Just tap all my mana. The mana's being tapped. Cast Vivisurgeon. Draw. 1, 2, 3. 1. You go to 3. We found a snap. Play another Vivisurgeon. You go to 4. Delver's being locked down. The fact that I can even stand a chance here versus Terror is wild. Play Island. I guess Saperson Steady Progress is 0 mana, so I'll just cast it. Draw a card. I have an Augury. That's +1 mana. Cast the Augury. Finding another Augury. You go to 5. Now we don't really have to worry about doing the lands anymore. Cast Augury again. We find a plan. Is this it? I think that's it. We have enough life. We'll just make sure that the Delver is locked down until the end of the next game. Let's cast Steady Progress for free. You go to 8. Can't believe we're doing it. We're gonna get there. Delver is super locked down. And then I will just go ahead and hit him with the Inquiry. So we're 2-2 on to round 5. Oh, you know what? I thought we were 2-2. We only lost 1 match to Mono Blue. I forgot completely about the first match where we got a free win. So we are 3-1. Let's see what happens. Round 5 versus Agua Tonifica. Agua Tonificata. Let's mulligan. Yeah, that's gonna be another, well, tonic water. So like seltzer? Okay. As in gin and tonic. Okay, that makes sense. We are going to just keep this hand and hope to draw a blue source and use the Infectious Inquiry quickly. We'll get rid of the Insight. We're like really far from casting a double blue spell at this point. This is a really sketchy keep. Our opponent mulliganed to 5, so that's going to help. There's this tower, Candy Trail. So they're gonna try to Alter Tron me. Let's play the Peat Bog. Can I beat Alter Tron in game 1? Maybe with Weather the Storm? Just make their life miserable? Pinnacle Kill Ship? What? Is this just like Megatron? They take Expedition Map. We'll play Woodlot. Is this just Big Guy Tron? It is Big Guy Tron. They've opponent confirmed. Now next turn they're gonna have 5 mana. I think I have to risk playing the Infectious Inquiry here. Trying to find blue mana. We did not. Gonna have to burn one of my lands next turn. Untapped Island would be my best draw. Opponent maps. But if I don't get an untapped island, I can just burn the Woodlot. Burn the Peat Bog maybe. Draw another Woodlot. I'm gonna burn the Peat Bog. Play the Prism. Oops, that doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. We're going to burn the Woodlot. Play the Pentad. And then blue for Contentious Plan. You go to 2. I feel much better versus Big Guy Tron than Control Tron or Alter Tron. Let's make blue. Cast Augury. Take another cantrip. Go to 3. Really trying to find a blue land though. Cast another Augury. There's a Sappers and Scary. You go to 4. We'll play the Sappers and Scary. We will Contentious Plan. So we're out of our floating mana. They go to 5. So 5 poison on turn 3 is not terrible. Next turn I can Vivisurgeon's Insight to draw 3 and see what they're going to show me. Something huge. Something like Olamog's Crusher would be pretty bad, but I could maybe try to draw it into... Okay, Brambleworm. It's a 7/6. Their Brambleworm, if it's Life Gain Tron, it's not going to work very well against my deck. We'll start by drawing 3. They go to 6. We drew double Snap. Crazy. So why don't we just bounce the Brambleworm? Gotta make it your life annoying, sadly. Untap my 5. They concede. Ooh, that was lucky for me. Since they're playing big creature Tron, I think we just keep it the same way. All right, let's keep. We have our best start. One of our best starts, which is turn 2 Prism into Contentious Plan or Augury. Our opponent sadly mulled to 5. Play a power plant. We'll play a woodlot. They could have like artifact hate. That would be the worst thing they could play against us. They played a second turn Tron lands. That makes me think that they have more Tron lands coming up. I think I'll just Contentious Plan. Because if they blow up my land, then I can at least Experimental Augury. Yes, they did have natural Tron. Wretched Griff. Love that card. Let's play Scary. And then go ahead and infect them with Infectious Inquiry. Pass the turn. They play a Candy Trail. Uh-oh. Not good. They used the Candy Trail to set up their Maelstrom Colossus into a Gorilla Shaman. Also not very good. But maybe I can find a snap and bounce it. They cannot kill my Pentad Prism here, but they can kill every one of my artifacts. Getting in. What should I do? Start with Augury. Looking for a snap. Found the snap. Sweet. You 1, 2, 3. We'll play the Peat Bog and snap the Gorilla Shaman. Untapping. We will. I guess I could draw 3 cards. Then play the Cryo. Draw 3. You go to 3. Play the Cryogen. Draw a card. They have 10 damage on the table. We'll discard a land. We can lock down the Colossus. They draw off the Candy Trail. They're trying to find a red source so they can play out the Gorilla Shaman. We'll go to 5. I need to find another snap. Although snapping either of these is not amazing. Weather the Storm's really where I want to be. Let's lock down this. Draw a card. Find another relic. I have enough mana to play the relic, draw a card, and then lock down this one, draw a card, and then play a land and Contentious Plan. Boom, boom. It's just hard removal. Draw a card. We're going to get rid of the 2 lands, I guess. Uh-oh. What's happening? They're cycling a Generous End. Are they getting a red land? Regular forest. Discard, discard. The crop rotation. That way they can get the filter land. Scry's 1. They're going to destroy my Pentad Prism. At least I can just use it to cast Weather the Storm. It's going to cost them 5 mana. To go after it, we'll go Weather the Storm. Gaining 9 life. Another relic. I'll start with Infectious Inquiry. Looking for lands, I guess. Play a land. We'll study progress. You go to 6. Your creatures get continuously locked down. I could play a Cryogen here. That's probably fine. If they want to blow it up and give me a card, that's okay. Pass. I'll discard Orion Revealed. They play Malevolent Rumble. Finding Maelstrom Colossus. Okay, so we have to weather. Do a big weather on my turn. They're at 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10. If I find another cheap proliferation, I could win the game. Maelstrom Colossus into Relic of Progenitus. Doesn't do anything, luckily. They probably want to just crack the relic. They play a Rumble again. Into Colossus, Mine, Candy Trail, Forest. They choose the Colossus. I get in for 1. So I will float 1 green, cast the Experimental Augury. Infectious Inquiry we got there. So we have, this costs 9 mana. We have 3, exactly enough. Actually, I'll just put it all in the stack. Control, 1, 2, 3, study progress, and study progress. And F6. Okay, we ended up taking it down. That's awesome. 4-1 with Poison Storm. Yeah, Cryogen Relic is the real deal in this deck. I think it's a lot better than the Meat Locker for sure. Hopefully you enjoyed some poisoning. It was weird round 1, but I'll take that 4-1. We'll see you in the next video.